Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing to open it up is Darnold. Open man downfield. It's Addison. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. It's 2nd down. Now here's Aaron Jones. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now Darnold. That's caught left side by Hockenson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Darnold now to throw. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ifeatu Melifonwu. And the Lions will take over at their own 15.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
throwing on second down. Goff. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Goff to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. The kick is good. And the Vikings will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Reynolds now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's Goff. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Williams in motion. To throw is Goff. He'll send it downfield for Laporta.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Patrick motioning here. From the gun on 3rd down, it's gone. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
2 minutes to play. First half. All tied at 7. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They run it once more with Jones. And he's in! Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichert now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Reynolds now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Goff to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Back to the air, it's Goff. He connects with St. Brown. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. There he goes, inside the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have two or three that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
On first down, it's Goff. To the outside, that's St. Brown. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Goff to throw on first down. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
A second down throw for Goff. And he'll take it on in. Tim Patrick. Touchdown, Detroit. His second touchdown of this first half.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. To throw on first down is Darnold. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Chandler now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy. So if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
A carry here for Montgomery. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing here is Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down. From the gun, it's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but A good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On second down, Goff. Well, he needed to get rid of that one, but he holds on. It'll lose yardage. It'll be credited as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got it inside the 5. And the Lions are looking at a first and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jared Goff. Touchdown, Lions. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Again, it's Jones. He will get this to the 35, a little short of the first down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Here's Darnold. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll run for it, and it's Jones. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Darnold to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Throwing on second down. Darnold. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Zadarius Smith forcing his way in to bring him down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
On third and long, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to be fourth down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's taken in, and he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down, and it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on fourth and long.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Darnold now to throw. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Open man, downfield, it's Hawkinson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
This is 1st and 10. They'll run with Jones. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here comes 2nd down. Akers. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Big spot here for the Vikings. They'll try to add on the 2-point conversion. Jones trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.